Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joe Hindy, the Android Authority App Guy, and welcome to the 167th episode of Android Apps Weekly. There was a major holiday this last week, but there is still some app news to talk about, so let's get started. Google Play is currently trying out individual game ratings. The way it works is that you rate titles based on gameplay, controls, and graphics. The score for each category lets people know how good those qualities are for a more comprehensive look at the game. It can also warn people if games don't have good controller support or have great graphics but otherwise suck. We're not sure if this is going to roll out to everybody, but it sure seems like a good idea. So, Twitter banned its own CEO this last week. In an act that essentially summed up how bad it's been at Twitter lately, Jack Dorsey spent a good portion of the day not being able to view his own Twitter account. He did eventually make it back on and told everyone that it was an internal problem that caused the ban. There's nothing of real note here, but it was kinda funny. It was announced this week that Google is ending Google Play Services support for Android Gingerbread. The change will happen in early 2017. By removing Gingerbread, Google Play Services will become a little more modern in nature and give developers more options for building apps. The number of devices that even use Gingerbread these days is only about 1.3%. Also, most app developers don't support Gingerbread anymore anyway. The latest Humble Bundle is now live. This bundle features tons of games from Handy Games and includes Clouds and Sheep 1 and 2, Rocket Island 1942 Pacific Front, and plenty of other games that would cost you about $42 if you bought them individually. You can pay what you want and get 5 games, pay the $3 minimum and get up to 11 games, or pay $5 or more and get the whole bundle. It's a good way to get some games on the cheap and give to charity. Google Play is tossing a huge games, apps, books, movies, TV, and more sale in honor of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. You can get some stuff for up to 80% off, and some of the titles are rather expensive without the deals. It's a good time to stock up on some stuff if you don't already have it. We don't know how long these deals will last or where they're available, so be sure to get them while you can. You can find links to these deals in the written companion, which is linked in the video description below. Eisenhorn Xenos is an adventure game that takes place in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. It's an adaptation from a book of the same name. You'll be able to explore the world, take part in various quests, and the game comes with full voice acting. The graphics are also pretty decent. Unlike most Warhammer games these days, this one is a pay-once title with no in-app purchases. It also has full game controller support if that matters to you. Chase Bank has released its own NFC payment application called Chase Pay. It's about what you'd expect from an NFC payment app. You'll be able to log into an existing Chase account and use the cards on file to make purchases. It's a brand new thing, which means there are plenty of bugs that need to be worked out still. Also, the app only works at Best Buy and a few other locations right now, although we do expect that to increase over time. It's not very good at the moment, but members of Chase Bank should keep an eye on it. Gear.Club is a racing game that boasts a realistic experience. Underneath of its bravado, it's a fairly standard freemium racing game. You'll race various tracks at various locations to win various championships. Above that, there is a large selection of cars to collect, optimize, and upgrade. The graphics are simply astounding, although other parts of the game could use a little bit of work. It's not quite prime time just yet, but we're sure it'll get there eventually. Pulse SMS is a hybrid of a texting application and a push bullet competitor. On its own, the Android app functions as a good, if slightly basic SMS app. However, you can download the app on various platforms and share the SMS messages between them. That means you can text on your tablet or your computer if you want to. Like Push Bullet, there is a subscription service, although you can get a lifetime license and not have to worry about it if you don't want to. It's a little buggy as new apps are, but it's definitely going to get better over time. Microsoft's Solitaire Collection is an Android port of the popular Solitaire games available on most Microsoft Windows machines. The game includes 5 total variants of Solitaire, including Klondike, which is the classic mode, Spider, Free Cell, Tri-Peaks, and Pyramid. This adaptation also includes daily challenges as well as Xbox Live login support where you can earn actual achievements. It's a time waster through and through. You can also get a premium membership for a recurring charge that removes advertising and gives you in-game boosts. For even more Android apps and games news, updates, releases, deals, and more, don't forget to check out this week's newsletter, which is linked in the video description below. There you'll find a bunch of stuff that we didn't have the space for here. You can sign up for the newsletter using the form in the written companion, which is also linked in the video description below, and we'll send it to your inbox every single Sunday. Also, don't forget to check out the Android Authority app for even faster news updates. And that about does it for this one, folks. If you want to keep watching, we have another video about the best Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals linked up there on the screen and in the video description below. Don't forget to check out that newsletter and keep it tuned to Android Authority because we are your source for all things Android. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a wonderful day.